Welcome everyone to the Tesla D event. There's been a lot of speculation as to what the D stands for.
And welcome back. Here we are again with Elon Musk in Battery Day, getting ready. It's in a few hours. That's 5 hours, 5.5 hours starts, and yeah, we're trading just before that. See, with the expectations that things will go up. And when I say things, I mean the stock will go up. So far, it has been going down. As you can see, -6%. And that's a big drop. I mean, we've had several big drops in the last few weeks. So let's hope for the best. I mean, when it drops, the opportunity is to buy at a lower price. So buy the dip, sell at the peak. So what's the strategy right now? As you can see, I draw some lines of the range, the peaks and the bottoms. Also, I draw some horizontal lines that show when I wanted to buy and when I wanted to sell. At this area, I bought already. I bought a few. And the new target I set was at around 416, if I recall correctly. Let's see, that's my channel. I was just saying in my previous video to check out, that I encourage people to do your own channel. 416, that's the next target I want. And why I say that it's a good idea. It's good for you because it gives you discipline, and that way you analyze better what you're planning on doing through the day. So like now I'm setting a strategy to buy if it goes below 416 or around, I mean, I can set it up a little bit higher, and then if it reaches around there, I know I'll keep an eye on it. The idea, what do I do exactly? What I do, I put the line, and when it gets closer, and if I see it's dropping, like it happened here, look at these two huge drops. I think I had it at around 422 at that point, and I was moving it. I was moving my target and changing the price. At one point, I made a mistake. I forgot to change it, and it got sold probably at a very high price, 438, something like that. I mean, I can check it out. That happened. So I go activity, transactions, and now today I had many transactions going on. So I have to Tesla. No, Tesla. Oh, it's going super slow. It doesn't move. But I sold at 420, 430, 428. I sold some, but then I recovered. You know, I bought 426. I mean, that was a mistake. So at the end, the mistake worked out pretty okay. I mean, I only bought 4, and then I bought 5 at 419.50. So I'll close that. That's the video. So, okay, now if we go past this line, that's gonna be good. That's the direction we want to go. Basically, we want to go towards the 450 at least. That would be my minimum to start selling my positions. And I didn't even set a line because we were so far away. We're so far away from that target. It's incredible. It has been dropping so much in the last days. And in my previous video, I forgot to take out the disclaimer, and I continued talking, and I was signaling on top of the graphs, but you couldn't see the graphs. Basically, you could just see the disclaimer. But I was talking about the Mac MACD in relation to the moving average, and I'm talking about the green and yellow, the 5 and the 13. So those are the ones that when they cross, they trigger, I mean, they don't trigger, they show or indicate there's going to be a change in the MACD. So more or less, they're pretty much correlated. It doesn't always work. It kind of works here. Here, for example, they cross very quickly, but it didn't even show in the MACD. It showed here. So it's pretty good to see that that's going to happen. The same thing happens between the red and the yellow, the black, which is up here now. So we're way under the 200 moving average. That means we're in a very big downtrend. Also, the amplitude of between these two, no, I mean the amplitude of a wave, it's a different story, but the distance between these two waves is very important. It shows you that it will continue going up until they start narrowing and crossing, and that's when the change happens. So now you see that this one opened, that means it's going to start going up, and it just did. So let's see. Ideally, we want this to go up like crazy, which it hasn't happened for a very long time. So far, it has been dropping like crazy, and that's not what we want. Also, what we want is to change. A big change would be that we cross the 200 moving average. Look at this. The green one, the 5, which is the EMA 5, just crossed the yellow and the 50. And that's a very good sign. That's a sign that there's going to be a big change. I mean, as you can see, it crossed that one and this opened more. It's so good. It's so good. And eventually, if the green will cross the black one, I mean, basically what you want is the colors to be flipped. You would want the black, the red, the yellow, and the green on top. And here, this is really good because you can also see the numbers at which each line is at the moment. So the 200 moving average is at 426, almost 427. So eventually we want this, then the red, then the yellow, and then the green. And that would be going up, an uptrend. And that's starting to happening, actually. Normally at around midday, we have a hype, normally. Sometimes it happens a little bit before that, sometimes after, but that's lunchtime, and it's something always to keep an eye on. So what do? When I get to that time, in my portfolio, when I go, I check the portfolio, I check for today, that's percentage today, and I see which ones went up the most. Normally, you have some that went 10%, and those are the ones I'm trying to sell. And at the moment, there's nothing really going on, nothing important, significant. Here we have Shopify went up, so that's pretty good. If I think that Spotify is going to go up a lot and I'm planning on selling it, what I just do is I set a stop loss, and I move the stop loss only upwards until it sells off, and that way I don't even have to do a sell order, and that assures me that it's going to sell at a profit. For instance, what we could do, how do I do that? I just go in my system. I have shortcuts to many things. No, I would say buy, insert the information, and show me the chart. So that inserts in my database that I'm gonna sell actually. I say buy, but it's just to insert it. Then from Alpha Vantage, I get information, and that's really good. They give you like, I don't know, 90 or 120 days back. And then I delete if there's any duplicates. And now I can see here, we were in an uptrend. Try to correct this, try to change to go down, but it's resisting to go down, and this seems to be wanting to continue. So at the moment, went down, went up, and we're in an uptrend, and it might want to go down. So, and look, it just happened. Look, the timer is telling me the hype moment, a midday more or less, almost before midday. I have an alarm set to remind me to check the stocks. So yeah, by now I think we're gonna leave it. I mean, we could do the stop loss, and because now we're starting to go down, I'm not sure. Normally I try to set the stop loss because otherwise it will sell if now we drop like 2% or something like that, which is a normal fluctuation, 1-2% up and down. When I put the stop loss, I set it when we are at the bottom of the MACD, when it crosses at the bottom. So then it will start going up. So I set it there, and I know if it goes below that, it will sell, but that's something that's justifiable. But now, if I would put it at this point, so I would need to wait for this to cross again, and at that point, I would try to put the stop loss. Otherwise, I can do a very big stop loss. I could do 2%, but I will do a 2% stop loss. So, I know we were here, Shopify, where is it? Here, I open it, I say sell, but at the stop loss, and I'll set everyday order for always. How do I calculate the, now it's a 935, we'll do a 2%, so if it drops below 117, sell my one share of Shopify. 117, go for it, and I confirm. And here you have the tax for the platform, the Giro, and the tax, my local tax, or I mean it's a combination of my local and the US tax, to €2.79, which is around $3, something like that. So there we go, it's set. We'll continue with Tesla now and see where we are, where we left it. And going back here, Tesla, nothing much. We went above this line that was kind of a range, which is better, but already started falling down. So we'll have to keep an eye on this. This is going to continue fluctuating. I like the fact that it got out of this wedge because otherwise it would have continued going down too quickly. So Elon, what are your thoughts? What's happening? Did you think it was gonna be this way? If you would have known, would have you sent those Twitters? Would have you? Would have you? Come on, man. Stop tweeting. Okay, so that's it. I think that's it for this video. Like and subscribe. And as you know, I'm not a specialist. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a retail investor like you, trying to do our best together here, trying to learn from each other. So every time I come out with something, I try to show it up. Actually, I'm going to show you something I'm working on, which is related to the Alpha Vantage. And what I do here, basically, I get the information from Alpha Vantage, and here I can go like 14 days, 21 days. I can choose how many days I want to go back. So it's telling me what, actually this is the percentage that it's changing every day. And I do a cumulative percentage, which I have here, cumulative percentage. I calculate a potential of going up based on past information, what are the heights it reached, the highest points in the last 2 to 3 weeks. So these are approximate, and it's calculated just for me. So far, for example, we're talking about Avinger. I don't even know this company. Let's see if I know something here. Okay, nothing really known. Nikola. Oh, well, but Nikola is not a good example, I think, because it just dropped so much. I mean, here it says it dropped 25%, which I would believe it even dropped more. So it would have a bigger potential to go up, but at the moment it's not the case since Trevor just resigned. The idea is that, and automatically it will tell me when to buy and when to not buy or sell. Hold, buy, sell. So why does it tell me to buy, for example, at Medallia? And that's this morning it told me to buy. No? So if we check Medallia, now it went down. Okay, so if it went down, I wouldn't buy. I would wait until it turns around and it starts going up. So why did it say buy? It told me to buy because it just turned around a day before yesterday. So here, if I put my mouse here, it should tell you the date there, 21st of September, that's yesterday. It went up 2.78%, and that's a change in the direction. So normally, when it changes, it should start going up, which it didn't happen today. It would have been a bit of a mistake, but as you can see, today it didn't drop massively. It just dropped a little bit. So yeah, that's something I'm working on. I'm working on different things. Also, something about the MACD. So the idea would be to automatically calculate a MACD that will tell me when to buy and sell. But I'm trying to find a MACD that would work in a monthly basis more. Like it will tell me what's the timing between monthly intersections, crossing of the MACD with the signal, and that way I can know when to buy in a monthly basis. So for example, it would tell me now the uptrend started, so buy now. So you buy, and then as the MACD and the signal go up for 1 month, because that takes almost 25, 20 days, it depends. Also, there's a change, you can do an average, but that will tell you when it crosses again, sell now. And but that's something I'm still working on, and so far, I mean, I managed to get the MACD to work, but I wanted to change it a little bit in a way so it would be more accurate for what I'm trying to do. But yeah, as I work around all these things, I'll continue to show them to you. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll keep you posted. In a few minutes I'll do another video of how this goes, if I sell or buy more, and you'll be able to check that out. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye, have a nice day.